plan tayo. Magandang gabi sa lahat ng makikinig. So, sinuris, mag-isa lang ako. I won't be having anyone join our um, podcast episode. So, this is episode 2 of our season 2, day job and music. So, how do we go ahead and define or paano ba? Ano mas maganda? Magkaroon tayo ng day job or ano ba, yung magkaroon tayo ng or we just focus on music. Technically, yun yung mga magandang i-discuss or mga topics natin ngayon. And we are open, sorry, we're removing the mic openly. We are open for anyone na magbigay ng kanilang mga input, feedback, and everything. So, good evening. Um, Yun. So, yesterday we had PQ Moy of Riot or previously known as Riot Act. So siya yung bassist, siya si Master Pogi na tinatawag nila na may bigote pa. Sobrang kulit, sobrang solid. So I posted yung discussion namin kahapon, yung funniest gig nila with Riot on where lumusot si Alex. Lumusot yung gitarista nila dun sa ano, dun sa stage. It's a fiber stage pala. Parang plastic siya. Hindi plastic. Parang para sa salamin. Lumusot siya doon na butas. Nalaglag siya doon. Kitang-kita yung gitara niya, yung Flying V guitar. I don't know the brand, pero kitang-kita doon sa picture. You can check it out doon sa page natin. For everyone's reference, I posted it there. I got an approval from the group, from Riot, and for us to use it for everyone's reference. So yun, nakakatawa talaga yung itsura. Tapos yesterday we were able to discuss about the yung funniest gig nila with the Amboy na nakakatawa na yun nangyari wherein nakapag-slam hubad-hubad. Sobrang ano. Tapos for tonight, we're gonna be playing a couple of songs from the artist. I'm sorry, may medyo na-delay to. From the artist who sent out their samples here in Musikaring Yonip for us to play and share it to the public. Ayun. So, kung hindi kayo busy, tambay lang, join lang dito. Wala tayong guest for tonight. For tomorrow morning, 11 a.m., we're gonna have Bjorn Santos of The Way of Silence. And the sessionist guitarist when nandito pa siya sa Pilipinas ng Arcadia and ng Slapshot. And so, remind ko lang yung mga gusto manood tomorrow. It's 11 and it's gonna be followed after with Sir John Dinopol of Urban Dub, the guitarist of Urban Dub. So you guys can go ahead and tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. Kay Sir John. So they're gonna have a gig as well, March 20th. They will be in 19 East. So yan, pupunta kami dyan. Buong unit team pupunta dyan. And please stay tuned with I posted it sa personal page ko, the upcoming podcast channel broadcasts, BRODDCAST. It's gonna be hosted by me as well, and I'm gonna have my brethren from Oddfellows to be hosting that show. We're gonna have Pat Stevens, our co-host. Co-host number 2 will be brethren Juan Miguel Bernardo. Tapos andyan din si candidate Cleon. Candidate pa siya ngayon. So, or petitioner pa lang siya ngayon. Pero of course, will be part of the order really, really soon. Okay? So yun, I'm planning to release a merch here in the Musikaring Unip. I'll be posting the design of the shirt. So it's gonna be a microphone. Of course, it's a podcast channel. And I'll be posting the prices really, really soon. So thank you pala kay Ru, brother Ru, for designing the shirt and designing all the graphics for Musikaring Unip. Sobrang solid. If you're gonna go and take a look at the page, nandun nakapost yung mga itsura ng mga ginawa niyang designs for us. Basically, yung itsura niya, sobrang sabi ko, bro, ikaw na bahala kung anong magiging ano. And the output is really good. Andun yung design na gusto ko. There's a 3 stars, signifying Philippines. Tapos andun yung mic and the headphones. Of course, you're gonna have to listen to it. And letter M na frequency. So sobrang shoot yung design. And it's gonna be transposed to a sticker. So yung shirts natin may kasama sticker yon. You can purchase it here or you can just message our page. But before that, of course, kailangan i-post muna namin yung kung kailan namin i-release yung shirt. So for now, we're gonna have to promote some of our episodes or coming up episodes. That's gonna be for tomorrow 11 a.m. with Bjorn Santos, followed by 2 p.m. by Sir John Dinopol of Urban Dub. So just stay tuned for that. So for tonight's episode, I want to go ahead and talk about day job and music. Um, what's good with the job and what's good without a job, and what's the worst thing when you're part of a company and you have a boss. And I have this thing called be the boss of yourself, because recently, um you know we have been battling with, alam mo yun, hindi ako makaalis sa trabaho kasi pandemya eh. Alam mo yun, yung mga ganong estado ng mga tao. Hindi ako makaalis sa corporate world kasi nangihinayang ako sa sasahurin ko. Guys, come on. Alam mo yun, if your boss really fucks things up, like, put you down, ako, I have my personal experience for that. Pero the main reason why I opened this up, kasi, for everyone's awareness, alam mo yun, kung pwede naman siguro kayong maging podcaster, pwede naman kayong maging graphic artist or whatnot. There are a lot of niche available in the market right now. But if your boss is, your boss keep bugging you, hindi ko na alam kung anong sasabihin ko dun sa part na yun. But, it's really fucked up when you have a boss. And, hindi lang siya maganda. Ayoko siya i-discuss wherein na bakit ayaw mo yung boss mo? But, we have, hey, I couldn't agree more with your sentiments, Brad. Yes. Actually, having a boss is really fucked up, man. We really don't know how you get out of boss situation and things. But if you can go ahead and just manage your own business, why not, diba? Again, marami dyan. Don't get your value degraded or depreciated by those people or your superiors wherein hindi ka inalagaan maayos, hindi ka paano ba to? Hindi ka tinulungan mag-outgrow of your own personal things inside the office. There are a lot of things na nangyayari, for my personal opinion and personal personal na nangyayari sa akin. Sobrang I have this one boss who's a musician as well. I'm not gonna drop the name, but some of the people might know him. Um, Tinuruan niya ako how to be a good person. Andun tayo eh. Pero in terms of support, of course, you have to have a support from your superior. Then, that will make you think na, tangina, gusto ko na lang mag-resign, gusto ko na lang magnegosyo. If you come across that idea, make sure that you are ready. Make sure that you are ready to face the consequences that you don't have a job and you have a niche or you have something that you can go ahead and take a look at after 5 years, 10 years na nag-grow. So for example, ako, before naman ako mag-resign sa trabaho, I have my own businesses. But, it's not a big business. It's not a company, pero still I have a business. Um, I still, I have those businesses way back 2016, 2015, I think. I don't know. Oh, 2015, 2014 pala, sorry. When vaping business started, parang lahat naman ng business starts sa vaping. Apparently, of course, I'm a vapor, pero the market degraded, nag-depreciate yung market, then may mga companies or may mga juice manufacturers that dropped their prices. Of course, our pricing got fucked up. Then kami na yung nawala. And then sila na yun ang nakakataas ngayon. Which is, ako naman, okay lang. Alam mo yun? Better kasi nakaangat sila eh. Hindi naman ako utak talangka na, tangina, nakaangat sila. Ang ganda ng buhay nila. Ang ganda ng negosyo nila. Then sisirain ko. No, it's not a good deed. So anyway, when I have that thought of resigning, I just thought, saan ako pupunta after? I didn't thought that I'll be a podcaster at first. Secondly, I of being a vlogger or a YouTuber, but wala akong maisip na content eh. I didn't have any ideas of any contents before, but yan sila Clay, yung mga co-host ko sa broadcast. They they kind of get an idea or got an idea on where to go, what to start to. And then we don't have any push. Parang, ano gagawin? Ako, I started to build up my own studio. And then, thought about, why not focus on music, right? So day job ko, may day job ako. I resigned. So focus on music. No, I mean right now, right? Like to 2022. I have a day job last year. I ended up December 20, 2021. I resigned on my niche, on my one of my clients actually. Client ko siya um sa freelancing and virtual assistance agency ko. And I tried to put it this way, like, hey, can we parang pause lang natin yung campaign? We can go back after like, 2 months. Parang hiatus for the both of the companies. But it didn't work. And then I thought, parang, ba't ko hahabulin to? Tangina na, ang dami-dami kong kliyente na pwedeng i-close. Ang dami-dami kong bagay na pwedeng pagkakitaan. Ano? Ah, there was a time wherein, Clay is here. Sabi ko, Brad, hindi ko alam sa ako nahugot yung mga pera na pambayad ko sa bills ko. I just thought that, hey, I have businesses. I have things in mind. I have music and behind me. Then I can sell off my things. Like, do I buy and sell out of it? You know, day job in music. This is gonna be our topic. Yeah, Beachy Plate days. Yes. Nung nasa Beachy Plate kasi kami, kwento ka lang. The very first name ng podcast series dapat namin is Alter Ego Podcast. So, the Alter Ego podcast is composed of me and Cleon only. Really unfortunate it didn't push through. I tried to open it. However, walang solid content like this, like Music Airing Unit. It doesn't have a content on it. We don't know where to go. Ano yung start namin? Anong content natin? And then I started to build up, music kaya. Music. It all boils down to music. I always boil down to music. Really ironic because I have a day job at that time. I want to go ahead and do podcasting, but it didn't push through. Now, I have this thing in mind na mag the drums for a cause ako, magigitara for a cause, I sing for a cause. Why not? Since that I have followers, I have people who's listening to me. Why not open a podcast series and invite them over? Like, uy, tara, sali kayo. Meron akong podcast. Usap kwentuhan tayo. Some people gave the middle finger and ayoko sa'yo. Wala naman, di ko naman pagkakataan yan. It won't give me anything for, to food plate for my family. Or to give plate or give food on my plate for my family. Which is, mukha kayong pera. Ano yan? Hindi lahat ng bagay sa mundo ay gumagawa sa pera. When you open up a business, when you have a day job, let's start with the day job. When you have a day job, andyan yan, every 15, every 30, you have tinatawag na salary, na sahod nyo. Meron kayong sahod. I experienced that. Ako hanggang ngayon, I'll have my day job in, I don't know, like 14 days, 2 weeks from now. But you'll still see me here in UNIP. You'll still see me as a host. You'll continue with my podcasting. Mainly because that is my passion. This is my passion, to talk to people and whatnot. But, when you have a day job, sumasweldo ka twice a week, twice a month. Diba? Yung iba, every other Friday, yung iba, every week, they get their salary. But what comes after that? Right? The 8-hour shift, bombarded ka ng trabaho, and then your boss, walang ginawa kundi is, alam mo yun, i-down ka, wala ka naman ginawa magandang, or matino, blah, 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 blah. Parang, alam mo, it doesn't make any sense for a person na hindi ka naman hindi naman may-ari ng kumpanya at ganun pa umarte. Get my point? Hindi, dude, you're not the owner of the company for na manduhan ako araw-araw na gawin to mga bato. And I'm sorry, alam mo ako personally, I've been part of the upper management, mid-management, upper management, pero nagawa ko siya and I was steered out of it kasi ako, I want everyone to be better, but not to just cold at them and walang kwentang pagalitan. It doesn't make any sense for me to act like I'm the boss or I'm the owner of the company. It doesn't make any sense. You just have to improve them. And just make sure when you improve them, alam mo yun, may sense yung improvement. Hindi yung sasabihan mo na kung ano yung mali. Alam mo yun, yung mali niya, itama mo. Hindi mo dapat i-down pa yung tao. It's like music. I'm gonna go ahead and partake it to the point of the music wherein, my nephew is starting to play guitars like on the intermediate level, not on the basic, not on the advanced. Ando siya sa gitna, like gitnang-gitna siya on the level of knowledge in terms of guitars. Now, he is trying to jump into to a more advanced um, guitar techniques. However, ako follower ako ng fundamentals eh. I'm really a fan of fundamentals wherein you have to first know this ABCs before you go to DEF and you proceed to letter Z. You have to have a process. Now, eto, yung bata, ngayon, naggigitara siya, mali-mali yung pag-strum niya, mali yung picking niya, hindi ako perfect mag-gitara, pero, some people know me as, marunong naman siya mag-gitara. Alam mo, marunong naman ako mag-gitara, but I'm not an expert on it. Hindi ako pro, kung sabihin. But I teach kids in terms of paano ba yung tama? Paano ba yung dapat mong gawin? So I noticed that he's trying to leap on the situation wherein he wanna go ahead and learn through the advanced phase wherein he doesn't know the fundamentals of it. For guitar players, you know this, palm muting, before ka mag-palm mute, you have to first understand the way of picking, the way of strumming. He jumps into palm muting without knowing how to do the picking, the 1 2 3 4 metronome picking. Hindi siya pumunta doon. So eto siya, nagtatanong siya, how do you play this song? It requires palm muting. Sabi ko, you cannot do palm muting nang hindi mo pinag-aaralan tong phase na to. And eto na, pumasok na, tinuruan ko na siya. He understood the situation, tuto siya, and dito na papasok yung, kung ako ba ginawa ko to as a job, do you guys think I can be compensated for it? So that's a complete difference between day job and music. Music is something that you can be compensated for it. I remember one of my EP8, I was with Jay Gonzalez, wherein we have to be compensated. But for the sake of teaching kids how to play, I'll give a 50-50 on that if I'm gonna charge them or not. Depende siguro kung anak yan ni Marcos eh. Diba? Kung anak yan ni Lenny Robredo, anak yan ng mga mayayaman ng super yaman ng mga tao, definitely I will charge them. Pero pag yung kamag-anak ko or pinsan ko, pamangkin ko, kapatid ko, whoever it is, I'll go ahead and, give the lessons for free. But, saan pumapasok yung day job and music for that? Now, if you have a day job, of course, I'm not saying that you don't have to love your job, but you have to love your job. Pero just make sure that you have a fallback plan after. Like for example, ako, say for example pa, redundant. Alam mo guys, yung redundation ng mga words na yan, like and for example is definitely the same thing. So do not use like for example. You just have to, it's either like and for example. Those are two different composition of sentences. Hindi ako grammar Nazi, sinasabi ko lang. So for example, me I have a day job, then I'm into music and podcasting. Music and podcasting is just my niche. Kung kikita, better. Kung wala, okay. Diba? But if you have a day job, just make sure that your day job, yung day job mo, yung kasama mo sa trabaho ay maayos. In order for you to grow in a specific environment, of course, kailangan mo na may kasama ka. Sticks and stones build a wall. Right? So, Cleo knows about this. Sticks and stones build walls. I cannot handle stick and stones on my own and build my own wall. Alam mo, tandaan niyo yan. You have to have a specific or yung taong kasama mo to build something. Wala akong nakitang, you may be someone na sobrang genius na at sobrang galing na sa buhay kung ikaw lang mag-isa to build up your own process and things. Ako, yes, ano tawag dito? I orchestrated everything here in Music Caring Unit, but I have back end ideas coming in from these friends of mine, family, even my wife. I get ideas from them. Wherein, even now, ano ba magandang topic? Day job in music. Oo nga no, pwede. How would you love your job if yung trabaho mo ayaw sa'yo, 'di ba? Kung paano mo mamahalin yung trabaho mo kung ayaw naman ng mga katrabaho mo sa'yo, 'di ba? So it always takes two to tango. Sticks and stones build walls, right? So yun. 20 minutes, hindi ko alam kung may sense yung sinabi ko, pero alam mo, if may trabaho ka, mahalin mo, pero yung trabaho mo, make sure na minamahal ka in return. You know, these people who wants to go ahead and be bosses, so don't consider yourself as boss. Consider yourself as a leader instead of pushing yourself to be a boss. Hindi ikaw may-ari ng kumpanya or hindi tayo may-ari ng kumpanya. Ako, I can go ahead and scold at people if I own the company. All right? I own a business. Let's say, for example, I have this water station before. Mali yung trabaho nila. I don't scold at them. I just talk to them. Bro, mali yung ginawa mo. Diba? Dude, ako nga may-ari na nung business eh. Hindi ko pinagmumura yung tao. Hindi ko sinisira yung dignidad niya. Instead, I talk to them to be perfect. Then, itong mga nasa trabaho ngayon, day job, isa kayo sa, alam mo, stressful na nga yung panahon ngayon eh. Tapos, dagdag sa stress ng buhay ng tao. You're not helping at all. You're just pulling, alam mo, yung mga nakakalam, talangka. Nagiging talangka lang kayo. Hindi kayo nakakatulong. It doesn't help anything. It doesn't help your situation. It doesn't help the person's situation. It doesn't help any situation at all. In order for us to grow, always remember about this statement, a bundle of sticks is better than a stick it alone. Okay? So yun, speaking of mga ganyan, yung mga marites, yung mga inggit-inggit, alam mo, marami sa trabaho niyan eh. Sobrang dami sa trabaho niyan. Yung mga inggitero, yung mga hindi mo maintindihan sa nagagaling ang hindi mo alam sa nagagaling yung hatred nila for that specific person. Alam mo yun? Kung ako sa inyo, tigilan nyo na yan. Wala kayong mapapala dyan. So speaking of which, I'll be playing for you guys. This is from Chais Rodriguez. Walang gamot sa sakit. Sa inggit. Gamot sa sakit. Yun,
Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot. Kinakain ka na nang hindi mo namamalay. Unti-unti kang inuubos ng sariling katangahan. Siya laging feeling angat, gusto lahat ay masapawan. Gagawin niya ang lahat para ikaw ay matakalan. Ang lakas niya magpanggap, hindi niya matanggap. Kapag meron sa kanya na mas angat, namumuong inggit sa maamong mukha, sabay kagat ang mga tulong mo sa kanya. Para sa kanya hindi pa sapat. Wala na siyang kasama, ubos ang kaibigan. Walang asenso sa kanyang mga galawan. Kahit matagal mo nang kasama, ikaw pa ay sisiraan. Walang right man para dito, walang lunes na gamutan. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot. Walang gamot. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot. May sarili siyang version ng kanyang mga istorya. Nakaabang naghihintay sa pagbagsak ng kanyang kapwa. Parang scientist, puro imbento para makabenta. Hanap kakausap mo, eto barya, eto 30 mga sabik sa kapangyarihan. Laro niya ay tablahan. Tinuro mo na kapatid, pati ikaw pagkikitaan. Sa pagpuna ng ibang tao, hindi ka na naubuson. Pag bumubuka yung bibig, hashtag galing-galingan. Maglilinis ng pangalan pag may na-inkwentro. Dahil sa mali-mali mong mga kwento, mapanin lang maging sakim. Ito ang matinding epekto sa mga taong makasarili at di marunong makontento. Wala na siyang kasama, ubos na ibigan. Walang asenso sa kanyang mga galawan. Kahit matagal mo nang kasama, ko pa ay sisiraan. Walang right man para dito, walang lunas na gamutan. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot. Walang gamot. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot sa inggit, walang gamot. Walang gamot. Walang gamot.
Yung solid, no? Totoo yan eh. Walang gamot sa inggit eh. Alam mo yun? It's just a fact that ito mga tao na to, alam mo, day job, sa day job makakakita ka niyan eh. Sobrang dami niyan. Sobrang dami sa trabaho niyan. Yung gamot, yung inggit. That's the main reason why actually the main reason why hata ka niyan. And they tend to alam mo yun, they tend to kiraan ka, gawa na paraan yung termination mo or butasan ka, hanapan ng butas. Now if you encounter someone na ganyan, walang gamot dyan, alam mo, pagpasa-Diyos mo na lang. Or better yet, find another job who will, or ayoko naman sabihin na unahan nyo sila, di ba? Pero find another job that will suit your needs, that will suit your pagkatao, or that will suit your and help you with who you are and build the whole character out. Alam mo yun? Napaka-importante nung kasama sa trabaho na maayos. Alam mo yun? Sa music, tignan mo, wala namang hatakan sa music eh. Even me, wala akong ginawang sumikat na tong tao na to, tapos ang gagawin ko eh sisiraan ko siya. No, there's no such thing. Imagine I'm playing music out of these people na nag-send sa akin na sample and play dito sa unit sa podcast natin. Did I charge them? No, I don't charge them. I just play. Come on, let's just enjoy the music and have fun out of it. That's difference with the day job in music. Now, how do you go ahead and correlate it? Tinan mo si Tito nyo, si Tito Adrian, di ba? Na day job, and I'm playing music as well, I'm doing podcast, pinag-mix ko siya. Those are ideas. And of course, kung gusto niyo naman magtayo ng ganitong podcast, I don't care. Bahala kayo. But just make sure na wala kayong hahatakin pababa. Nagagayahin nyo, it's okay. I can be a guest for your podcast. I can help you out, set up your podcast channel. I can help you out on paano ba gagawin, what's the best equipments to use and whatnot. Pero hindi ko kayo hatakin pababa. It's a difference between day job and music. Now, in terms of day job, going back to sa kanta ni Chais, shout out pala, that's Chais Rodriguez of Moro Beats with Walang Gamot. Now, I really like that song. Sumisira yung inggit na yan in terms of day job. Sobrang daming inggit sa buhay na sisirain yung buhay nyo, sisirain yung career nyo. Now, don't let those bastards get into your brain and paano ba sabihin yun? Don't let those bastards get in your brain and sirain lahat ng mga dreams nyo sa buhay. Just tell them, just raise the finger out of them. The middle finger, eto ka, and get a new job. Ngayong pandemya na to, sabihin nyo, ang hirap kasi kumuha ng trabaho eh. So kaya ayokong mag-resign, kaya ayoko mag-ano. Always think of this, okay? Wag na wag mong i-degrade or i-deprive yung cost mo, your personal, yung ano mo, yung pinaka binibenta mong knowledge, your skills and everything, your personality. It will fit the puzzle to another company if you don't like this company, if these people don't like you, okay? So day job, okay, I'm not saying now, tangina, mag-resign kayo. No. Love your job as much as the job loves you. But if the job doesn't love you, then leave. Okay? Find another niche in life. Maghanap ka ng ibang pagkakakitaan mo. Huwag tong mga bagay na to. Okay? Katulad ko, ayoko nung the corporate world fits me. All right? I miss the corporate world as much as I miss like, I miss money. Ganon, ganon. Pero if the company that I come across into doesn't work as I expected, I will try to adjust. But if wala, no, I won't. It always takes two tango. Remember that. And pag naka-encounter ako ng medyo may galit sa inggit, yung mga ganun, yung may inggitero, I just tell them directly to their say, ano bang gusto mo? Ano bang trip mo sa buhay? Anong gusto mo mangyari? Di ba? Diplomasya, hindi naman sundukan kagad. Diplomasya lang. Parang, oh, anong may napala ka ba na sinisiraan mo ako? Is it because I'm better than you or is it because I'm crossing the line? If I'm crossing the line, then I'm sorry. This is a job that you have done, you should have done before, and hindi mo siya nagawa. So that's why I'm trying to correct it. And if you cannot play along on correcting it, then let me know how to correct it. Diba? Your way of correcting it. In which dapat yun, ginawa mo na noon. Diba? So, me, day job in music is always there. It's my passion. It's something that I know that won't put food on my plates at the end of the day because it's a passion. And my sole purpose is having a day job, get something na para mapakain sa mga anak ko. That's my purpose, passion and purpose. Now, it's like day job in music. Now, remember this. If you have a day job, kakainin naman niya yung oras mo. Ano mo yun? Kakainin niya yung oras mo. Like, in a day, you'll spend 8 hours of your life na trabaho mo. And you can sit down, you can stand up, you can eat, you have 1 hour break. Pero imagine that 8 hours if you could have done like 2 segment in your life na magagawa mo na dapat. Napaka-hypocrite ko kasi ako galing ako corporate and I'll be returning to corporate. But ako kasi I already parang nagawa naintindihan ko na how to play along with my time in terms of my day job and my my passion. Kaya ko na siya balansehin. There's a lot of things that's happening. Like, let's say, for example, I'm part of the order, I'm part of an order, a fraternal order. Then, I balance it off. I put my schedules. Like, oh, this is my schedule for tomorrow. And everybody knows it. If you don't know it by chance, then I'll let you know. Diba? Tapos, if I'm done with that, I can join you. Pwede natin gawin yan. And then I can do my job after. Diba? So, having purpose, having a passion and purpose at the same time, it really depends on how you manage your time. I've been asking these questions to my guests. How do you manage your stress? How do you manage your time? How do you manage your things? Because basically, I'm not an expert on this topic, but my rationale behind that is for me to learn more. Paano ko ba ibabalanse yung pag I know the answers already. Alam ko paano siya gawin. But maybe these people can go and help me through a better way to understand the things that I want to go ahead and understand. I hope that makes sense. Right. So yun. Yung mga naka-tune in, you might be wondering why wala akong kasama, walang guest. I haven't invited anyone for Friday. Supposedly, kaninang lunchtime, kasama natin dito si Sir John Dinopol, but we rescheduled it for tomorrow. Again, that's going to be 2 p.m. Tomorrow, March 5th, Saturday, we'll have John Dinopol of Urban Dub, the guitarist of Urban Dub, join us. And in the morning, 11 a.m., that's going to be 1 p.m. in Australia. We'll be having Sir Bjorn Santos of Arcadia. Ako na lang, bro. Sige, tara, halika dito, dali. Send ko sa yung link. Seryoso ka. Kwentuhan tayo. Day job and music. What's the difference? I mean, comparison, difference, better things. Ano ba yung mas maganda? Kung mas maganda ba pagsabayan and everything. Yun. So, the specific segment, napag-isipan lang namin yan kanina. Parang day job and music. How do I handle my day job and how do I handle my music things? This is how my day goes. All right. I wake up, check on my kids, yung panganay ko, ay yung bunso ko, she'll be joining her junior kinder class. I'll take a look at her, tignan ko lang siya. Okay, then it's cute. Tapos bababa ako, I'll drink my coffee, kain, prepare for lunch. Kung may kailangan bilhin, bibili na ako. And check on my email. Alam mo yun, yung mga kliyente, tignan ko sila, bla bla bla. Kung meron bang mga bagong kliyente. Kasi wala talagang kliyente yung virtual assistants ko ngayon. Check on palengke kung okay ba yung mga business natin dyan. Sadly, matumal talaga, sabi nga nila. Sobrang tumal. But it's okay. So, after that, I'll check on my emails kung may mga nag-respond dun sa mga requests natin for guesting. Check on the emails for the request sponsorship, di ba? Check on the messages of the sponsors, check on the messages of the tawag dyan, yung mga guests. So, after that, I'll cook lunch, pahinga konti, pwede mag-Dota, Dota ako. But most of the time, drums. I just practice my drum skills because basically yung ayoko mawala yung feel ko in music na tipong baka kasi makalimutan ko paano tumugtog. And that's something that I don't want to go ahead and happen. Believe me or not, I set up my studio, my PA system to the point na para akong nagda-live pa rin. Na ako habang kumakanta with my mic and my acoustic guitar. And somehow, minsan, I play backing tracks from bands. Then I put my headphones or my monitor earphones. Tapos sasabayan ko sila. Just to make sure that I'm still coping in with my needs of music. Because again, music is life. Some of you guys won't agree on that. But if you're tuning in with Music Airing Unit, definitely you're a musician, you're a fan of music. Otherwise, listener ka lang, di ba? Or gusto mo na makarinig ng Kengkuyan. Which is yung kahapon, sobrang Kengkuy nung EP with, sobrang kulitan yung EP natin with PQ Moy na, alam mo yun, ikinuwento niya yung mga nakapanood, yung manonood pa lang, please watch that episode. It's gonna be season 2, episode 1 with PQ Moy of Riot. Kinuwento niya yung Amboy na nakislam sa gig na ang pangit kong dito. I don't want to be a spoiler. I'm not a spoiler at all. So, check nyo na lang yun. Sobrang solid nung kwentuhan na yun. And that's the reason why I posted the photo of Alex, the guitarist of na nalaglag dun sa stage. Kasama siya sa kwentuhan. So, bahala na kayong panoorin. Sobrang kulit nun. One of my favorite episodes here in Unip is with me, PQ Moy of maririnig nyo rin yung kalokohan namin nung kabataan namin. So, yun. Alam mo yun, even these artists, they have their day job. You know, it's a fact that we need day job. We need a day job. Of course, everybody needs a day job. Even a businessman has their day job. Nagiging businessman, right? Ako, I mix it. Nagiging may day job ako, may business ako, may niche ako. Meron din ako music, meron ako podcast. It's just how you manage your stress and time. Wherein, if I return back to office or my work, my day job, sabi ko nga, isisingit ko siya sa araw. So for example, my shift starts at 8 p.m. Let's say, I'll reschedule my podcasting at 6, right? 6 to 8, or at least every other day na lang, di ba? You can always make up your time. You can always make up your own things and schedule. Remember this: you alone handle your own time and you handle your own things. Don't let anyone get into your pants and not get into your pants and get into your mind na eto dapat gawin mo. Sabi nga ng Rage Against the Machine, di ba? Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. As simple as that, bro. Di ba? Unless it's your wife. Pag sinabi ng wife mo, sige, tama naman. Mom knows best. Mama knows best. Alright, so, ano ba? Ano ba yung gagawin ko? We'll play more of this music. This is from Dan Saliendra. Yan. This is from Dan Saliendra. Songs. And fucking love this song, man. And So this is Jupiter with Dancel Kendra.
Girl, you know when I look in your eyes, the gravity pulls me away, and I don't know how to feel. Yeah, I know I was living in woe, and I'm always causing you troubles, but you're always there for me. I wanna live, wanna live, wanna live with you. I wanna see a place with a longer night and day. When I'm with you, the place is bigger. And an hour with you is like living in many days. The feeling is like I'm in Jupiter. The feeling is like I'm in Jupiter. Ooh. When I put my head on your shoulder, I cannot move, I can feel the power of the love that always keeps me bleed. I wanna live, wanna live, wanna live with you. I wanna see a place with a longer night and day. When I'm with you, the place is bigger. And an hour with you is like living in many days. The feeling is like I'm in Jupiter. The feeling is like I'm in Jupiter. When I'm with you, I'm like in Jupiter. The feeling is like I'm in Jupiter. You teach me how to love you endlessly. You raise my hand up high and believe in myself. You teach me how to love you endlessly. You raise my hand up high and believe in myself. You teach me how to love you endlessly. You raise my hand up high and believe in myself. You teach me how to love you endlessly. You raise my hand up high and believe in myself. And be free, and be free. The feeling is like I'm in Jupiter. The feeling is like I'm in Jupiter. When I'm with you, I'm like in Jupiter. The feeling is like I'm in Jupiter.
So there we have it. That's Dan Saliendra with na-play ko ulit. Sorry. That's Dan Saliendra with Jupiter. Sobrang solid, no? Ganda, ang ganda. Ako, tuwan-tuwa ako sa kanta na yan. That's, oh, parang pan-chill music. Shout out Dan Saliendra. A very good musician. He's the very first person to message Unip to share his music. And, that the community hear it. And marami rin parang alam mo yun, nagme-message sa akin, "Bro, solid yun yung Dan Saliendra." Blah, blah, blah. So, sabi ko, "Yeah, it's good. It's really good." So, yun. Marami siyang kanta eh. You can check him out sa YouTube, Dan Saliendra. And he's on Facebook as well, and he's on Spotify. Just follow him. Tapos yun, si Castiel, yan. Hindi ko na kasi pwede play si Castiel dito, guys, kasi na ano tayo eh, na nadadali tayo ng what you call this? Pag yung nagkakaroon tayo ng copyright content with him. So, yun. Sorry, brother Leonard Kataytay, cannot play your music anymore. May ano na tayo dyan. May limitations na tayo. So, yun. Going back on the topic. Day job in music. Alam mo yun? Parang, alam mo, sobrang swerte na lang siguro ng mga taong they can do music and they can do their day job at the same time. Ito yung mga music teacher, ito yung mga nasa music studio, ito yung mga sila yung recording artists or sila yung mga sound engineers, sound technicians. A big shout out to my brother from Oddfellows, nga pala, si Alvin Alfonso. He is a DJ and that is his job, man. That's something that you might want to go and take a look at, being a DJ and that's your profession, pucha, ang sarap. Ano mo yun, you're enjoying what you're doing. Kumbaga, that's what you love to do. That's music. Ako, inggit ako dun eh. Parang, tayo na, sarap naman nun. Tapos kasi sa pupunta to play. Ano mo yun. Ako, sino-sino naman nakakausap ko, di ba? In terms of music, kung sino-sino yung nakakausap ko, sino-sino yung mga musicians na nakakasama ko dito. I'm sorry. Even though I'm not being monetized for this, I'm still enjoying what I'm doing. Fuck people. Alam mo, kung ako tatanungin niyo ako, nag-enjoy ako. And this is something that I want to do for the longest time. I want to be a broadcaster. Isa yan sa sa pangarap ko ng bata ako. I want to be a broadcaster. I want to be a DJ, a video jockey as well. Pero yun, hindi naman pinalad. Pero ngayon, on the digital stage, it's helping me, reach my dreams. Hindi. Tinutulungan ako ng digital stage to be on what I want to do. And, somehow, in some way, it's giving me, peace of mind. And parang ang sarap ng feeling na nagsasalita. Kahit ikaw lang mag-isa. And, it gives you freedom. It's like blogging. It's like writing down a story, but instead you are being ikaw yung nagna-narrate ng buhay mo. And it's something good, It helps you get out of stress. Because of day job, Yan. Kaya kailangan ko, alam mo, this is a perfect match when I return back to corporate world. This will help me get out of my stress and ikwento ko ano yung nangyari. But I won't be dropping names, siguro. I won't be dropping names pag, alam mo yun, pag I'm doing podcasting. I won't be dropping names unless and otherwise you commented here. That's the only time I'm gonna go ahead and drop your name. So yun, yung mga nanalo pala na Zerca Sauce, the items are still here. Please stand by. Medyo nabibisi lang ang tito nyo. Daming ginagawa. Pero I will send it out to you guys. The Rimshot drumsticks, the 5BX. Nagpa-follow up na po si Sir Jesso Montejo on who will be the winner is. And I'll be picking one lucky winner out of the the followers of Musikaring Unit. And yung nanood ng episode na yun, of course. And who shared it. Hopefully, drummer kayo para it makes sense naman. Pag binigyan namin kayo ng gift or binigyan namin kayo ng giveaway, it totally makes sense na binigyan namin kayo tapos drummer kayo. Tapos hindi kayo drummer, ano yun? Di ba? Pangsundot ng kulangot. Pangit naman yun. Drumsticks, pansusundot mo ng kulangot. Ang baho ng trip. Pero hindi, you can go ahead and parang ano, gagawin yung panggatong. Ang baho ng trip, ng baho nung binigay ko example. Pero yun. So, what I like about day job, um, first of all, day job, i- kung day job mo is something na nandun ka sa office, nakikita mo, nakakasama mo yung mga ka-office mate mo. Sobrang sarap ng feeling nun. So, say for example, yan si Clay, yan si Cleon. Sobrang sarap kasama sa trabaho niyan kasi wala kaming gagawin yan, hindi kami magtatrabaho. Joke lang. We kung bad trip ka, you can just tap on someone. Alam mo yun? You can tap on someone's back and, "Uy bro, tara, ano tayo? Sumama mo naman ako, baba tayo. Relax tayo ng konti. Tanggal tayo ng stress." And they will be there for you. It's not because siguro boss nila ako. No, hindi eh. It's because they are my friends. Right? So that's the morale and the story for this one. If you love your day job, make sure that your day job loves you as well. Your employer loves you, your teammate loves you, your co-employees love you, your colleagues love you. That's just to make sure that you'll be, on the right fit or right track when you're on your job. In terms of music naman, alam mo ito yung maganda sa music eh. Iba't iba kayong genre, magkakabanda pa rin kayo. Sarap ng feeling nun. Alam mo yun, parang ako iba yung trip ko. Say for example, sa banda namin dati, punk ako eh. Alam mo yun? I do Green Day, I do Sum 41, I do Casualties, Rancid, yan yung mga sound trip ko. And then I'm a bassist that time. My guitarist, both of my guitarists are fans of metal. Alam mo yun? Tapos, isa rock and roll, mga Pepe Smith, mga ganun, mga Pinoy rock and roll. And my other guitarist is playing death metal and metal, power metal. And our vocals is playing OPM, alternative, but we ended up as a metal band. Diba? Progressive metalcore ang tugtugan namin. Which is, tapos yung drummer pa pala namin. Yung drummer namin plays Slipknot. Death metal ang tugtugan. Metal, sobrang metalhead niya. And then, imagine that as a different genre, iba-ibang genre, pero magkakasundo kami. Put it in a situation on the day job or yung trabaho nyo. Hindi kayo magkakasundo. Do you think okay pa rin kayo? No, it won't. That's the difference between music and day job. Yung trabaho nyo and music. Music unites everyone. Ito lang nakakatawa eh. Share ko lang. Magkakaiba kami ng trip nung banda ko. Sobrang magkakaiba ng trip. I play Dota, they don't play Dota. But they played Dota afterwards. Having a band is like having a brotherhood. I don't know if you will attest to that. Sayang wala tayong guest. Sa guest, they will totally agree because what goes around the band plays around the band. And I only hope that, for our day jobs, ganun din. Alam mo yun, siguro ako, ang dami ko na naging ka-opisina dito eh. Yan, si Izer, naging katrabaho ko na yan. Si Cleo, naging katrabaho ko na. You guys will know me pag nandun ako sa trabaho. Kupal ako. Kupal. Kasi I want change. I want perfection in terms of work. Ako nga mismo eh. Nababother pa ako yan. Nababother ako dyan. Sobrang bagal ng camera ko. Nainis ako. Put that on a situation of a day job na pansinin mo, sobrang OC ko in terms of process. Tapos sobrang sablay ng proseso na ongoing. I'll shut that out. Parang, oy, ka lang, parang may mali. And then people will start nagging at me na, tayo na ito eh, masyadong pabibo to. But if you're gonna take a look at the better side of the story, hey, I'm trying to fix something. Right? So, yung mga nakakaaway ko sa trabaho dati, siguro hindi nyo na naiintindihan. Or, I'll put it this way, you don't want change. You don't want to go ahead and improve yourselves. Now, ang masasabi ko na sa inyo, in order for you to improve yourself, pasok kayo ng mga grupo na that will help you change your attitude and everything. So, yung mga feeling boss naman, tayo na nyo. Hindi kayo may-ari ng kumpanya. Okay? Yun lang lagi nyo tatandaan. Pangalawa, hindi pa rin kayo may-ari ng kumpanya kaya huwag kayo aarte ng ganun. Yung isa naman is, alam mo yun, if you want to be a boss, don't be a boss. Be a leader. Be, ano tawag dito? role model kayo, hindi kayo boss. Be a role model instead of being a boss. Yeah, that's me on a day job in music perspective. Now, I want to cut this short. I'll play another song for you guys. This is another one who messaged Unip to play their music. This is Rockefeller, and the title of the song is Amen. I'm pretty sure this is
Mula nung pagkabata, puros na lamang problema. Ako aking tadhana, bawat araw ay nagdurusa. Pagsubok sa aking pamilya, pag-ibig na di makita, pangarap na di makuha, kamalasan di matakasan. Laging bigo, malungkot aking mundo, ngunit ako'y di sumuko dahil may taglay na lakas mula sa panalangin ko. Sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo. Sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Mula pa nung pagkabata hanggang ngayon may problema. Ganyan ang aking tadhana, bawat oras ay lumuluha. Pagsubok sa aking pamilya, pag-ibig na di makita, pangarap na di makuha, kalungkutan di makayanan. Minsan biglang iisipin na ang aking buhay ay tapusin, ngunit ako'y di sumuko dahil may taglay na lakas mula sa panalangin ko. Sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo. Sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Kahit na ilang ulit na masaktan, kahit na masugatan, kahit na mahirapan, walang aatrasan hanggang katapusan. Basta't nagdarasal ako'y makapangyarihan. Sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo. Sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo. Basta't manalig sa amin. Sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo. Sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.
Is it just me or it sounded like the band of Francis M? No? Parang parang yung banda ni Francis, rest in peace, master rapper. Pero it sounded like yung unang album, hindi unang album yun eh. Yung pangalawa, yung if you know the title of the album of Francis M, please comment it down. Hindi ko maalala. Shit. Nakalimutan ko yung title nung album ni Francis M. Freeman album. Freeman album of Francis M. It sounded like that. Yung tunog ng gitara niya, it doesn't sound like yung boses, pero yung tunog ng gitara niya, I can definitely hindi tunog eh. Paano ba to? Yung progression nung banda. Yung progression ng tunog niya sounded like Francis M. It definitely sounds like Francis M. Yun. Sobrang solid maganda siya. I think they're a Christian band. I just think they're a Christian band kasi gumamit sila ng ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, Espiritu Santo eh, 'di ba? So parang masyado maka-Diyos. Pero what I suggest, remove it, 'di ba? Parang siguro put it in a perspective na I just use parang Alive. If you guys listen to POD's Alive, ganun yun eh. Diba? They sounded like a Christian band but they are not. Definitely hindi Christian band kasi gumamit ng sign of the cross. Or church band siguro sila. Pero again, it sounds good for me, but for others, alam mo ako naman, I hate some music, but I love most of the music. So he sounds good. He sounds like Francis M. The band sounds like Freeman, the Freeman album, the band of Francis M. And yun. So that's Rockefeller. Amin by Rockefeller. And the song before that is Dancel's Jupiter. And before that, yung isa sa paborito kong kanta ngayon, as I speak, Walang Gamot sa Inggit. Yan. Um, Mainly because we are doing a topic about day job, and most of the people does this on their day jobs. Alam mo yun? Yun yung nakakatawa, napaka-ironic eh. I'm going back to corporate world, tapos ito yung topic ko. Parang, alam mo yun, parang I only hope that when I enter back to the society of corporate offices, um, I'm kind of excited na hindi ko maintindihan yung feeling ko kung excited ako or natatakot ako. Kasi sobrang tagal ko na hindi nagko-corporate office. And yun pala, meron akong naging discussion point ito with, tomorrow it will be co-hosted by him, Mike Max Mariano. Nagulat siya, wala akong day job. I mean, nagulat siya, babalik ako sa day job. Sabi niya, hindi mo naman kailangan yan. Why? Why don't I need it? Why people doesn't need day jobs? Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody needs day jobs, unless and otherwise you are non-average Joe na wala kang hindi mo kailangan magtrabaho, mayaman yung pamilya mo. But alam mo, meron ako mga barkada na sobrang yaman na ng pamilya nila, they still have their day job. Mainly because they want to sustain their hobbies, their interests. For example, ako, I need to fund this. I need to fund the podcasting. I have to pay $12 per 4 hours. So, of course, kailangan ko ng pera, di ba? So, isa yun. Pangalawa is I need to put food on the plate and food on the table, di ba? And, yun nga, excited ako. Hindi ko alam kung excited ako, natatakot ako to go back to my day job, to my corporate world. Actually, I've been doing freelancing. Hindi ko alam paano ko haharap. Should I say? You guys suggest that I'll say na, hey, I'm a host for podcasting. I have 2 shows. I have Music Airing Unit and I have broadcast. Alam mo yun, should I, ma-misinterpret ba ako ng tao na tong ino na to, feeling sikat to. Di ba? Pero, is it good na minarket ko siya? Alam mo yun, yun yung mga tanong ko eh. And, kasi syempre, I have to share what I have and not definitely share like, hey, meron akong ganito, meron akong ganito. Pero, it's my thinking of how am I gonna go and market these things, So I'm running the show on season 2, episode 2 right now, and shouldn't I market this? Right? So, ayun, going back on the topic, day job in music. Yun nga, excited ako sa pumasok sa trabaho, pero I'm afraid that I might forget about music. I might forget about what I'm doing, which I won't, definitely. Pero alam mo yun, I just hope that these guys who I'll be working with, or even for the listeners, even for mananampalataya ng UNIP, kung kayo nasa nakaposisyon kayo, just don't act like you own the company. Just be a good friend to your co-employees. Ito magandang topic to eh. How do you get out of a job? Alam mo yun? How do you exit out of a job? Ako, may share akong kwento. Kasi, ako, mahilig ako mag-immediate resignation. Yan, kung meron man na manonood dito tapos magiging empleyado nyo ako, beware. Mahilig ako mag-immediate resignation. Kasi, going back on the first part of this episode, gusto ko yung katrabaho ko kasundo ko. Gusto ko yung katrabaho ko maayos. Gusto ko yung katrabaho ko. On a perfect world. I want to live in a perfect world. Sorry, I'm like Hitler. I want to live in a perfect world. Pero, sana maging maayos. And I want to go ahead and share this. I'm a fan of immediate resignation, especially if I don't like what's happening. How do I get out of job? I just tell the truth. I don't like you. I don't like the management. I don't like everything. I'm gonna leave. Yung mga naging ka-opisina ko na alam nila yan. If I don't like something, fuck off. I'll leave. don't act like you're the only company around. Yan. Tandaan nyo yan. That's a statement. Never act na that is the only company around. Always make sure that your worth is really taken a look at, or being parang binibigyan ng importansya ng kumpanya na you're worth your life, not for anything else. Tangin na. Pag yung mga kumpanya na yan, sinabi niya, wala kayong kwenta, puro mali. Tangin na, nanay ko nga, hindi ako ginaganito eh. And in fact, that's not how you go ahead and change someone and improve someone. Okay? Tandaan nyo yan. And how do you quit? Usually what I do is, tell my boss first, hey, I wanna go and leave first. Yeah. Paramdam ka muna. And then, kung ayaw mo na talaga, kasi meron na to eh, nagbakasyon lang ako, 7 days. Pagbalik ko, ayaw ka na eh. So, I resigned, I look for a job, and yeah, I got hired. Kasi, I don't know, maybe I have a good CV, or I have a good background. Pero, there's just something that's lucky about me that I get a job na madali. Pero namimili ako minsan ng trabaho. If alam ko medyo stressful yan, and for a guy with anxiety and depression, it won't help. So I look for a job na I know for myself that it will be worth it. Unlike dun sa mga trabaho na tangina, alam mo, especially for call centers, contact centers na sobrang fast-paced environment, patay ako dyan. Tangina, yari ako dyan. Pero yun. What we love about day jobs, ako, camaraderie, good environments. Let's say, these people that I work with will work with me whatever happens. So yun. Sa banda naman, gustong-gusto ko, iba't iba kaming genre. Kunwari, ako, gitarista nila ako, mahilig ako sa reggae. Ayoko nung reggae din yung bahista ko or yung drummer ko. Gusto ko ibang influence sila. Kasi it will put another flavor on our music. We can mix it. So, ganun din ako sa trabaho. Gusto ko may all walks of life will be, going and walking with me on whatever it takes. Kunwari, meron akong ka-office mate na mayaman, may ka-office mate ako na anak ng general, anak ng ganito, laki sa hirap, alam mo yun. So, I can always do a sharing of stories, ano yung nagpasaya sa'yo, yung mga ganun. So, yun naman yung pwede kong pagkaisahin in terms of my day job and music. Ayoko nang pare-pareho kami ng trip. Gusto ko iba-iba kami. Maybe because, ito natutunan ko lang to recently. Mainly because it adds spice in life. Not all people are the same, and you have to live your life in a society wherein you have to get along with everyone. And kung plus na lang siguro, pareho kayo ng trip. Pero minsan hindi maganda yun kasi magkakabanggaan kayo. There are things na pareho kayo ng trip pero iba yung taste nyo. Right? So, yun. May mga ganun mga bagay. Anyhow, plug lang natin. This is gonna be for tomorrow, 11 a.m. This is gonna be with Sir Bjorn Santos of The Way of Silence, and the previous guitarist of Arcadia and sessionist guitarist of Slapshock. It's gonna be 11 a.m. tomorrow, March 5th, Saturday. Followed by our 2 p.m. session with Sir John Dinopol of Urban Dub at 2 p.m. tomorrow as well, Saturday, March 5. Be there. We are gonna be recording it live. Actually, wala naman kami ni-record wala akong ni-record na podcast ko na hindi live eh. And, yun pala, I have 2 podcast channels in Spotify. The one will be with Anchor.fm. The other one will be with Buzzsprout. But I highly recommend that you follow both. Mas marami yung na-upload nating, mas mabilis mag-upload sa Anchor. Mas mabilis siyang transition to Spotify. So you can go ahead and follow that. Mas maraming episodes doon. Kumpleto yung episode doon from season 1 hanggang season 2. Sa Buzzsprout is somehow kulang. Apat lang yata yung episode na nandun. But I highly recommend you listen to both. Follow or subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/musicaringunip. Naman ang social media ng Unip is musicaringunip lang. So you won't be having hard time our channel for podcasting. Ayan. Yun. So for our sponsors, again, thank you guys. The Tapsi Project, Black Empire, si Zerca Sauce, shout out Lord Iser, si Carlos of Smoke Bay for our photography and videography, Sir Paco M Photography. So instagram.com/PacoM.photography. So yun, kahapon, kagabi hanggang ano oras ako magkausap ni Paco to set up another project. So this is a making photography 101 podcast. Yan. Photopod. Meron pa rin Photopod. Parang ganun yung pagpapangalan namin. So it's more on videography and photography. So si Tito nyo, makikita nyo sa 3 channel ng iba't ibang show. Ang saya, di ba? And the Music Army, www.themusicarmy.com. So si Sky Church, follow nyo rin sila. And of course, yung guest natin kahapon, si Riots. Follow nyo sila, facebook.com/riotpinas. And of course, si Rimshot, www.facebook.com/rimshotph. I think they're still on sale until now from yesterday, the 3/3 sale. And it's their 3rd year, so they have a lot of items on sale. You might want to go ahead and check out their page. Ang ganda ng drumsticks nila, guys. Sobra. Yan. So si Yellow Room, facebook.com/yrmusicofficial. Yan. Yan yung mga ipinaplug lang natin dito yan. Wala akong bayad dyan. So if you want to go ahead and help out the channel, the GCash number is there, 0926721908. Wag nyo na ako text. Mag-GCash na lang kayo to support the podcast. Again, this is not for the financial services of your tito, but it's gonna be used for our podcasting channel. Of course, the improvements, the uploading of this specific episodes. Syempre, yung mga hindi nakakapanood ng YouTube, they wanna go and just listen, para mapakinggan nyo siya sa Buzzsprout. Doon natin ginagamit ang ating mga nakukuhang sponsorship. So yun, I wanna cut this short. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to see you tomorrow at 11 and 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Sorry, na-blanco ako. Yeah, so I'll see you 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. tomorrow, March 5, Saturday. I'll see you guys tomorrow.